Hello and welcome. The mindful and soft movement that we'll be doing today is a great way to release tension from the body. We're connecting movement with our breath to get to the deep tissues, and at the same time we're doing it in a way that is friendly for the nervous system. And also, we're giving our minds a little break. Let's begin. Inhale slowly and raise your arms up in the air. And exhale, release the arms down. Inhale again. And release through the mouth, softening the neck and shoulders. Inhale again. Flip the palms, interlace the fingers, push. And exhale, soften the muscles of your face. Find a comfortable seat as we take a moment to arrive. Closing your eyes, if that feels okay. And simply noticing the presence of your body in this space right here. Before we begin to move, connecting with the body, feeling what's present today. In your body, your mind. All right. You may open your eyes and interlace your fingers, placing them on the back of your head. And as you inhale slowly and deeply, open the front side of the body and then release through the mouth. Inhale again, extend, and exhale, release, coming back to center. Do that a few times in your own rhythm with your own breath, focusing on opening the front side of the body, the chest, the shoulders. You can also fold forward on the exhale, rounding the back all the way to the top of your neck. Inhale, open. Exhale, release and close. This is a somatic practice, meaning that we give priority to how the body feels today in its current state. Okay, come back to center and now bend to your left side, extending the right side of the body, and take a slow and deep inhale through the nose, expanding the rib cage, and release and soften. 2 more times like this. Coming back to center, go over to the other side. Full deep inhalation and slow, soft release. And come back to center. And begin to walk your fingers forward. Take an inhale, lengthen through the back. Exhale, fold forward to the extent available for you. You can move the body from side to side, getting into the muscles on either side of your spine, and doing it in a way that feels comforting and soothing for your body. Coming back up, we'll move into a tabletop position. Tuck in your toes and sit on the heels opening into the feet, and then move forward, and then back again. Finding your rhythm, making sure that your fingers are spread wide on the mat. And you can also add cat and cow to this movement, rounding the back as you come forward, arching as you move back. Feel free to close your eyes and connect with this movement, flexing and extending the spine, letting the body and the breath initiate the movement. And after the last one, slowly lower down towards the floor. Untuck the toes. We'll come into a cobra position, engaging the muscles of the lower back and glutes, and lowering down on the exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. A few times in your own pace. And after the next one, you can lift the hands off of the floor, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Extend the forearms in front of you as we move into Sphinx. Gentle back bend, nothing intense for the lower back. Relax the legs, the glutes, soften the neck and face. You can stay here or join me for a few rounds of a spinal wave. Dropping the head forward, then rounding the upper back, the mid back, then lifting the pelvis off the floor. And coming back again, pelvis, belly, upper back and head. And from here, moving into downward facing dog, pushing the ground away, active shoulders, finding a comfortable distance between the feet and the hands. You can start with your knees bent, and you can pedal out your legs, bending one knee at a time, maybe adding a gentle twist to the opposite side. Waking up the hamstrings, the calves, extending through the whole back line of the body. And begin to walk slowly towards the top of the mat. And when you get there, let your upper body be completely soft, like a noodle. You can swing from side to side or gently bounce, releasing all the tension from the shoulders, the upper back, the neck. You can imagine it dripping out from your body into the ground. And with the next inhale, place your hands on your shins or your thighs. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, soften and lower. And after the next one, bend into your knees, grounding through the feet, extending the arms overhead, moving into chair pose, engaging the quads, staying here for 2 breaths. And slowly lower into a squat, mind the knees. You may need to walk the feet a little bit wider apart. If your heels don't touch the floor, it's okay. This is your squat for today. And on the next inhale, lift both arms up as far as they comfortably go. And on the exhale, lower down. Inhaling up, reaching through the hands. Exhaling slowly. And after the next one, sit down, then come onto your back. Feet on the ground, a few centimeters away from your sit bones, palms flat on the ground. So we do a few rounds of bridge, lifting the hips up. Holding for a moment and slowly lowering down towards the ground. And before you reach the ground, lift up again. Noticing what happens in the body as you extend the front side of the body, gently compress the back. And next time you land in bridge, hold for 3 breaths, engaging the glutes, lower back, hamstrings. Slowly lowering down, bringing the knees towards your chest, wrapping your arms around, and bringing your forehead towards your knees. Making yourself into a ball. You can stay here or swing from side to side, whatever feels good. This can feel really nice on your lower back. And you may let go of your legs, extending them on the floor, hands as well as we move into Shavasana. Some time to let the body notice the transition from movement to stillness, to integrate, letting go of any control of your breath, of your body, and simply noticing the effect of this practice. And you can begin to move your hands, your feet. Maybe giving yourself a nice stretch overhead as we slowly transition back to seated. Take your time. And when you get there, perhaps close your eyes for a few more moments as we take the time to thank our bodies for this practice, for keeping us company in this journey, for them doing their best every second of every day. Thank your body in your unique way, in your language perhaps. And you may open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you next time.